This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, sir. Yesterday, just I explained about the Python features. Just I will give overview. Okay, when Python is introduced in the year of 1989, who is the person? Guido van Rossum is the person. The first version is available to the public 1991, February 20. Okay, after that, Python will supported all the four object-oriented, procedure-oriented, and scripting language and modularity, where we can use this Python in multiple areas: data science, web application development, GUI, gaming, in these areas. So yesterday, just I'm giving an overview about the Python features. So what is the first feature of the Python? Simple and easy to learn. Why it is a simple and easy to learn? Because of the syntaxes are very simple and very less syntaxes. If any program you can take, we can write less number of lines of the code. When compared with Java and C, we have to take the very less number of the codes. That's why it is very simple and easy. And just 30 plus keywords are available here. Next, what is the second one? Freeware and open source. Freeware means anyone can use this without any payment, without any license. That is called as a freeware. Open source is nothing but the source code will be open. Based on our requirement, we need to customize. That is called as a open source. Third one, high level programming language. High level programming language means the high level programming language is nothing but a programming language which is understandable by the machine and as well as human being. That is called as a high level programming language. So being a programmer, we don't bother about our low level activities like memory management, security, those things. That's what it is called as a high level programming language. And one more thing, platform independent. Platform independent means any OS I can install this Python. So if I want to run any one, automatically it will run on any other platforms. So that is the portability. One more feature, portability. Why Python become very popular? This is the main feature. Dynamically typed programming language. And one more thing, why dynamically means in the Python predefined data types are not there, just like C, Java, C++, like integer, float, string. At the time of runtime, data type will be decided. That's what it is called as a dynamically typed programming language. Sir, which type of programming it is? Both procedure oriented and object oriented. Already yesterday I'm given some examples also. If anybody new guys are there, already I'm explaining everything about this one yesterday. Okay, that's it. Just I'm given overview only. Next, eighth, it is interpreted language. What is the meaning of interpreted? Because of Python programs are no compilation. Directly we can run the program, that is called as a interpretation. Because of this interpretation, Python performance was not up to the mark. Because of Java, first we have to compile. After that we are running. But here, first we directly run the program. No need to compilation. All those. That's what is called as a interpreted. Next one, extensible. Extensible means we can use other language programs into our Python. Because at the time of writing Python programs, if we are facing any problem, we can write that code into another language, that is called as extensible. Reverse procedure is also there. Suppose some person is developing the Java. In middle of the program, I have some issues are there. Then I can use the Python, that is called as embedded. The last one, why Python become very simple and easy? Because of this extensive libraries. As they explain the OTP generation program, built-in libraries are there. That's why if you want to implement any algorithm in the data science, just whatever the built-in libraries we have to take and we can use those functionalities. These are all the Python features are there. So everything is okay, fine. Whatever the limitations, there are just two limitations are there, two problems are there. One is performance wise not up to the mark because of this interpretation. Yesterday someone is asking, sir, what is this performance means? If it is a Java program, there are a number of lines of code is there. First we have to compile. At the time of compilation, it is checking all the syntax errors and everything. Once compilation is done, it will be generated .class file. Then automatically at the time of runtime, the execution will run very fast. But assume in the Python, I have 1000 lines of the code is there. At that 1000 lines, at the time of runtime only it is checking the syntax errors also. By mistakenly, there are some syntax errors are there. My program won't execute. That is called as performance. So because of interpretation, performance was not up to the mark when compared with the Java. But Python is okay because of less number of lines are there. It will be executed very fast, no issues. And that too, one more is not suitable for mobile applications. We have some mobile apps are there, just like Paytm, Book My Show, like this mobile. So to develop the mobile applications, Python won't be supported. It gives support only on the web applications and GUI applications and gaming applications. Mobile applications are not supported. So up to here, yesterday we completed our story. Yes, yes. Up to here I'm completed yesterday. What are the Python features and what are the limitations are available there? Sir, why not suitable for? Yeah, they are not given the support, Dipti, because of who introduced Python. That person is not concentrated on the to develop the mobile application. To develop the mobile application, some different jar files bundles are required. They are not provided. If they are given those, then we can implement. Because they are not given. Suppose you see, Selenium is there. Sir, Selenium supported only to automate the web applications only. It is not supported desktop. Why means they are not who introduced those guys are not given the support. That's why it is not supporting the mobile applications. Right, Deepti? Yes, because if they are given that support, definitely we will implement the mobiles. Mainly they concentrated on different areas. They are not concentrated to develop the mobile apps. That's why Python not supported to develop the mobile apps. So next, today's story is identifiers. Sir, what is an identifier? What is an identifier? Sir, what is a identifier? Is nothing but just I am asking identity. Identity. Sir, what is the meaning of identity? Suppose here 25 members are there. Every person have some identity. No, na. Do you have any identity? Yes. Yes. Every person some name is there. Here some names are displaying here. Krishna, Kavya, Riti, Rushi, like that. Some names are there. Every person have some identity. Identity is nothing but a name. A name itself have the identifier in the Python program. Best example, observe. A name in the Python program is called as an identifier. For suppose, observe here, tell a equal to 10. Sir, anyone tell what is a?
It's identifier or variable.
A is a just a variable name. Yes or no? A is a just variable. A equal to 10 means A is a variable. For suppose, if I am declaring a def F1 I am declaring. So what is the F1? F1 is a function name. Def is the keyword, F1 is the function name. Suppose if I am taking class test, what is the test? Class name. So A name itself in the Python program is called as one identifier. Maybe it is a variable name, maybe it is a function name, maybe it is a class name. See, a equal to 10, a is one variable, f1 is one function name, test is a one class name. So a name in the Python program is called as one identifier. So it can be class name or maybe function name or module name or a variable name, any name. Everything is called as a one identifier in the Python. So everything is called as one identifier. Now my question. So what we have to give as a variable, whatever the rules are there to define identifier. Sir, if I want to declare, so I want to declare an identifier, whatever the rules are there, anything can I declare as an identifier? What we have to rules means alphabets. You can go either small a to z or you can go capital A to capital Z. Anything you can go small a to z or capital A to Z accepted. Second thing, you can go digits 0 to 9, any digit you can go. And one more thing, special symbol. Sir, Java dollar symbol is valid, Python it is invalid. Underscore is valid. Sir, why underscore is valid? In the starting class I am given. At the time of programming language, different types of cases are there. Two cases I explained. What are the three cases I explained? Anyone have remembered? Yes. Subhash, one you were provided. Three cases I explained in the starting class. Yes. Camel case, snake case. Third one. Anyone? Third one.
Kebab case.
Kebaba, kababa.
He-
Kebaba, more. Kebab, kebab case. Yes. So three cases are available: snake case and camel case, kebab case. So Python supported underscore symbol. Dollar is invalid. By mistakenly, if you are given any invalid identifier, it will give left and right. How to check that? Sir, whenever Python is installed, how to open the Python shell? Click on Windows button, type IDLE. Observe. IDLE. What is the full form of IDLE?
Integrated development learning environment.
Yes, integrated development learning environment. Just it is for the learning purpose. Whenever I'm clicking on IDLE, Python shell will be opened. In the Java, how J shell is available, same like that our Python shell also. What is the Python shell purpose? Learning purpose. It is telling clearly integrated development learning environment for the learning purpose. Now I want to give some identifiers. Now we have to tell everyone, is it a valid or invalid? You can tell. Suppose my variable name I am given as a cash equal to 100. Is it valid? See, if I'm clicking on enter, if it is a valid, it will give us someone telling no. Madam, what is the problem? Why? Cash is a one variable. I am stored into 100. Pakka it is a valid. What is the problem? Only alphabets. Alphabets, numbers, anything you can use. See the rules. I am given three rules. Your identifier should be either alphabets or digits or underscore, anything your wish. So pakka it is a valid, no problem. Accepted. See, what is the value in the cash? 100. Clear? Someone is telling no. Yeah, because everything valid only. Because all alphabets are available there. Suppose CA $H equal to 100. Is it a valid identifier in the Python?
Invalid.
No, invalid. Because of dollar symbol is valid in the Java. dollar is not valid in the, yes, perfect. See, it is asking invalid syntax because in the Java it is valid perfectly. That's why I'm telling Java syntaxes, Python syntaxes are different. So now I'm giving 1, 2, 3 total equal to 400. This identifier is valid or invalid? Alphabets, digits are available. Valid. Yeah, just you can type in the chat panel, please. Yeah, valid. Very good. Everyone is telling valid only, perfect. But who is telling invalid? That is the correct answer. It is invalid. No, not underscore. Alphabets numbers are there. Yes. Some guys telling no, some guys telling yes. So here who are telling no, that is the correct answer. It is the invalid. See, invalid. Sir, why it is invalid? Because of, sir, just now you were telling alphabets, digits, but in my alphabets, digits are available. Why invalid means? Then first point is identifier should not start with number. Yes, that is the perfect. Identifier should not start with number. For suppose, if I am given total 1, 2, 3 equal to 100, pakka it is a valid because my identifier is started with the alphabet. See, check here. Yes, valid. Now you can ask total 1, 2, 3. Yes, 100 available there. So in the identifier, what is the rule? Identifier should start with alphabet only, should not start with the number. And the identifier should contain any alphabets, numbers, and one any underscore symbol. That is also valid. Clear? So identifier should not start with digit. Compulsory it should be starts with alphabet. Now, sir, if I am given a equal to 10, if I am given a equal to 20, if I am asking value of a, what is the value of a? Yes,
It should be 20.
20, because of first 10 available, next 20 will be replaced, the value of a is 20. Now same thing, yeah, okay, fine. Now I am asking total equal to 100. I am given total equal to 200. What is the value of the total? 100 or 200?
Should be 100.
200?
No, 100.
Someone is telling, but sir, you said in the rule 0 to 9 digit. 0 to 9 means at the time of identifier, Deepthi, at the time of giving the identifier, 0 to 9 means either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3, like that, not 0 to 9. See, 1, 2, 3, nothing but 1, 2, 3, all are between the 0 to 9 or not? You don't think that 123. Okay, numbers either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 9, like that it is accepting. 200 does not accepted, Likita. Manisha, 200, 100, smaller capital varies. That is depends on which values you want, either total or total. Yes, sir. Sir, here both are valid only because of small total contains 100, capital total contains 200. It won't be because of see, first total 100, this total 200. Both are different variables. Not replacing, no. If all are small given, that is one object. Capitals are given, that is the different object. So what is the difference between all capitals? Means if you know Java, in the Java there is one keyword is there, final. Final means that is a constant, non-changeable value. So what is the difference between small total, capital total? In the Python, if you want to declare any constants, just you can give all capitals. So how to declare the constant? See, a comma capital A. A is the normal variable, capital A is the constant. So in the constants, if I'm given any value completely capitals, so all the developers and Python indicates, okay, it is a constant value, non-changeable. So how to declare the constants in the Python? Completely you can give as a capital letters. So how to declare identifier? Alphabets, digits, 0 to 9, either 0 or 1 or 2 or 9, any numbers you can give, and one underscore symbol is the valid. And one more thing is, in the Python, for suppose, if I'm not started with alphabet, I'm started with underscore a equal to 10. Is it a valid? First I started with underscore. No, no, yes. No, 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 yes. No, no, yes. Sir, see, at the time of identifiers, I'm telling alphabets, numbers, and underscores. So I'm started with underscore, no problem. Pakka it is accepted. See, am I getting an error? No, valid identifier only. No problem. Yes, it is the valid. Observe underscore a. What is the value? 10 available there. So like that, before that I'm given underscore also valid. Now I have a
Sir, if
small
number is not
yeah.
accepted, how come actually if number is not accepted here actually in the first case 1, 2, 3 total,
Yeah.
then how come underscore is accepted?
Underscore is a valid only here. I will tell the reason. Observe now. Because identifier should not start with digit, that one specific rule is there. Now anyone tell, observe this example. Sir, I'm given a equal to 10. What is the value of a? 10. I'm given underscore b equal to 20. Is it a valid? Yes or no? Yes, valid. Just now executed. Yes. Now,
Yes, yes.
sir, underscore c equal to 30. Two underscores I provided. Is it a valid?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, valid. Now observe. Why underscore single and double? Okay. Sir, you said the variable name should start with alphabet in the first case. Wait, what I'm telling is, at the time of alphabets and digits are there, then only should start with alphabet, should not start with a digit. Now observe here in this case, why underscore is the valid means, sir, now anyone tell a equal to 10, underscore b equal to 20, underscore c equal to 30. What is the difference between these three variables? Why I'm declaring these three types? Is there any difference is there? Difference is there because if you know Java, in the Java there are some access modifiers are there. What are the access modifiers in the Java? If you know Java, tell the answer. Otherwise, I will tell. Some access modifiers are there in the Java. Public, private, protected, default, like that access modifiers are there. Public variables are accessed anywhere in the project. Private variables are within the class only. Protected variables within the child class. So why underscore is valid in the Python means, sir, if I'm declaring like this, a is called as a public variable. Anywhere it will be accepted. If I'm given single underscore b, this variable is called as a protected variable. Within the child class only we can accept it. Underscore c is called as a private, because of in the Python there is no access modifiers like public, private, protected. That's why it is given as a symbol is accepted underscores and double underscores. So a is a public without any underscore. If I declare any variable, by default it is a public. Entire project anywhere it should be accepted. That is called as a public variable. Underscore b protected. In the OOPS concepts, I will tell this story. In this situation, simple without any underscore, it is a public. Single underscore protected. Double underscore private variable. Strictly we can use within the class only. But present we don't have any idea about the class. That's why I'm not explaining this. At the time of OOPS concepts, I will tell this story. That is the reason it is accepted underscores and double underscores. Clear? Any doubt? Yes, sir. So, like that, you can declare as a identifier. So, suppose I want to declare a identifier name. Observe. I want to declare a identifier def equal to 100. Is it a valid? Yes, sir. Very good. Remaining guys. Def equal to 100 I am storing. Valid, invalid? Some guys are telling no, some guys are telling yes. Yes, no, no, no. Subhash, already you are given yes answer. Already the answer was locked. Now you are telling no.
Yes, sir, because that's already defined variable in the Python, right? So it
Yes,
can be used as a
because def
variable.
is, yeah, I am telling. Def is nothing but it is one of the keyword or reserved word. Yes. Sir, you can use any identifier except the keywords reserved words. Because def is a keyword. Observe. Suppose if I am given class equal 100, no chance. If I am given if equal to 10, no chance. Because of these are all the keywords, reserved words. Except keyword, reserved word, anything you can use as identifier. Sir, what is the meaning of reserved word? There are some special purpose is there for other words. Def, to declare any functions, def is the keyword. I want to declare a class is the keyword. If you want to compare any condition, if is a one keyword. So how to get the keywords list? How many keywords are there in the Python? How I know all those list? So those are reserved words keywords. Except this, anything you can use. Keywords are reserved words. So how to get the keywords list? Yesterday already I explained whatever the keywords are there, how to get that keywords list. Go to ideally. Import, what is the module name? Keyword is the module name. Okay. How to get that list? Keyword dot kw list. See, there all the keywords are there in the Python. So every keyword should be starts with a small letter, except three: true, false, none. See, just now I'm using as a class, it won't accepted. Def won't accepted, and somewhere else if not accepted. Suppose import is also keyword. Try to assign a variable to that import. Import equal to 100. No. Suppose if I'm given true equal to 20, is it a valid? True. Yes, valid. No, now. Someone is telling no.
Yes, it is valid.
It is valid. Wait.
Valid.
Who is telling no? Yeah.
It's valid.
Manisha, it is valid because of true means it is not a boolean, just a variable only. Because of in the reservoirs you can check true means T should be the capital, then all it is the boolean. Otherwise it is a valid, no issues. Okay. For suppose if I am given as a capital true equal to 20, now it is the invalid. So that is a small story about our identifiers. So what is an identifier? A name itself in the Python is called as identifier. Either maybe variable name, or maybe it is a function name, or maybe class name. Whatever the rules are there, alphabet small a to z, capital A to z, digits and underscore. How to declare constants? All should be the capitals. Whatever the reserved words are there in the Python, these are all the reserved words are available into the Python. And one more thing is public, private, protected. Without any symbol, by default it is a public. If I'm given single underscore, protected, double underscore, private. Later on I will tell that story also. So now one more thing. What is the length of the variable? How many characters can I give as a variable length? Like suppose if I'm given a 10, okay, a like this equal to 10. Is it valid or invalid? Yes, sir. The maximum length is 256. Someone is telling 256 characters. Yeah, Subhash. I will give one more option. 256 or 512. 256 or Mohan Manti. He is telling 256, 256, 256. I'm given two options, 256 and 512. If the 256 is correct, means why I'm giving the option? So 256 only. No. Wrong 256. So 256 wrong means what is the correct 512? 256 only. Just now I'm telling that 256 is the wrong answer. No 256. 256 is wrong. Okay. So
I believe the variable length should not be that much. It should be less than 256.
Less than 256 and
Not pretty sure, but I am thinking around 20-30.
okay. So you are telling us the less than 256.
Yeah.
Okay. But what about 512? 512 is the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Sorry. Now, if I'm given two options, 256 and 512, everyone is taking the 256. Now, I'm given two options, 512 or 1026. Now you can select which is the correct. I have 256 తీసేసాను ఇప్పుడు రెండు ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చాను 512 1026 ఏది కరెక్ట్ 256 లేదు ఇప్పుడు నా ఆప్షన్స్ లో ఉన్నాయి రెండే 512 or 1026. That here who is telling the first no limit for the identifier? There is no limit like 256, 5 or like that. Any number of characters you can give. So now I am storing the value. Okay, done. Now you can read the value. How to read that? How many A's are there? You can calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. You need to calculate these many A's and you can read it. Readability will be more increased. That's why variable name will be given as much as a short variable. We don't want to give as a that much of large values. Okay, there is no limit of the length. Any number of characters you can give, but you given more number of variables, then automatically readability will be increased. That's you can give as much as short length. So in later on, sometimes there are some methods also available there. Those method length of the variable, no limit. So sometimes in future a method contains underscores, underscore, underscore, add, underscore, underscore. This type of methods also available there. A method which is contained before two underscores, after two underscores. Add is a one method, but before 2 underscores, after 2 underscores. Suppose I have a one more method is there, like subtraction, multiplication, like that. It is also contain 2 underscores. Subtraction, 2 underscores. It is also a method. Sorry, a method which is contain underscores before 2 and after 2 underscores. That methods are called as a which methods? Magic method. Which type of methods? Those are called as a magic methods. One second. Yes, before 2 underscores, after 2 underscores. The type of method is called as a magic method. So that is about the identifiers, reserved words, constants, single underscore, double underscore, what is a magic method, and everything. Okay, done. Next story, data types. What is a data type? What is a data type? Sir, every organization, wherever you can go, suppose if you can go to any bank, okay, there is some data is available, some operations are available. Suppose you can go to college. In the college also, you can go for some data and operation. Suppose if you go to the bank, in the bank, account holders are there. Account holder means account holder contains account holder name, account number, and account holder mobile number, address, data. Operations means account holder maybe deposit the money, withdraw money, cash deposit, check deposits, funds transfer, fixed deposit, so many operations. Students also, student contains some data like student number, student name, student address, like that. Student performance, operations like marks, gigs, this, that, everything. Some operations they will perform. They will take the books from the library, this, that, everything. So many operations are available there. So data types are nothing but some of the keywords of the programming language, which is used to what type of data we are storing. So what type of data we are storing. Basically, everyone knows about that. C language, C++, Oracle, if you know Java, any type, data types are compulsory because I want to store a value. I want to store 10 into some variable. I want to declare int a. What is the type of a? Integer. So what type of data we are storing? First we are specifying, that is called as a data type. So Python programming supported two types of. One is static data type. Second one is dynamic data type. Sir, what is the static and what is the dynamic data type? In the static data type, the programmer first he will be decided what type of data we are storing. Like he will be declared int a, he will be declared float f, he will be declared string s. Like that he will be decided the type of data. A means a should accepted only 10. F should be accepted only float values. S should be accepted only strings. So C, C++, Java, and Selenium all supported these static data types only. So a programming language which is accepted the static data type, the programming language is called as a statically typed programming language. Statically typed program, because first programmer is explicitly decided data type int a, float f, string s, like that it will be decided. So that's the reason in tomorrow, if I want to give a equal to 10, as perfect, it will valid. By mistake, given a equal 10.2, it will be invalid, because being a programmer, explicitly you are decided the type of a integer, but you are storing 10.2, so invalid. So those data types are called as static data types. So whatever the languages are there, the languages, C language, C++, Java, .NET, Selenium, every programming language is accepted static data types only. But what is the dynamic data type? Dynamic data types means in this language, I don't know the type of variable. Sir, suppose if I'm declaring just I'm given A. Now anyone can guess what is the type of A? A, what is the type of A? Is it integer or float or string or what is the A? I don't know. Yes, int. How you tell int? Chintu. I'm giving just A only. Am I given any int A? No. At the time of storing only it will be decided because yes, we have to tell that A is just variable. For suppose now you can see if you am given A equal to 10, now if I am asking anyone what is the A means, sir, A is the integer. If I am given 10.2, now you can tell sir it is a float. Now you have given like this, you can tell sir it is a string. So runtime data types will be decided. That's why it is called as a dynamically typed programming. Dynamic data types. Dynamic data type means at the time of runtime it will be decided. Those programming languages are called as a dynamically typed programming. So statically typed programming languages are C, C++, Java and all those. So what is the type of A? We don't know. At the time of runtime, it will be stored. A equal to 10. Yes, perfect. It is integer. If I'm given A equal to 1.2, yes, it is a float. If I'm given A equal to same 10 with the double quotes, then it will be treated as a str. If I'm given A equal to true, it will be treated as a bool. Like the data type will be decided. So whatever the languages are there dynamically, Python and JavaScript, JS, JavaScript, these two are called as a dynamically typed programming languages. So data types are what type of data we are storing is called as a data type. Two types are there, static data types and dynamic data types. At the time of static data type, programmer will be decided basically explicitly. So only that values only will be stored. That is called as a static. Like C, C++, Java, .NET, Selenium, all these are. Dynamic means runtime it will be decided based on the type of storing value. So that is called as a dynamically. Sir, again, dynamic data types. Two categories are there in the Python. One is fundamental data types. Collection data types. Sir, what is the fundamental data types and collection data types? If you know Java, okay, there are some arrays concept is there. Sir, it's simple. Forget about Java. Python we will be discussing. What is the fundamental and collection? Fundamental means if I want to store A equal to 10. Sir, how many values I am storing? Single value. B equal to 20. How many values I am storing? Single value. If I want to store a single value into one variable, then I can go for fundamental. Sir, collection of object into single entity 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Multiple values I am storing into single variable. Maybe with the square brackets, or maybe with the parentheses, or maybe with the like different ways are there. That is later on I will tell. Like this I want to store. Here how many values I am storing? Multiple values I am storing. Anything I can use. Maybe square brackets. Then I can go for collection data types. Fundamental data types are accepted only single value. If I want to store single object, then fundamental data types are there. If I want to go to the multiple values into single entity, then I can go for collection data types. So whatever the fundamental data types are there into the Python: integer data type, float data type, and bool data type, complex str. These 5 are called as a fundamental data types. So whatever the collection data types are available, collection data types multiple are there: bytes, byte array, list, tuple, range, set, frozen set, date, none. So fundamental data types are 5 are available: integer, float, boolean, complex, str. Collection data types: bytes, byte array, list, tuple, range, set, frozen set, dict. Just I will give basic introduction. Next class I will tell this story. Observe a equal to 10. I am given. What is the predefined function? Type of a 10. A equal to 1.2. Type you can ask. Type of a float. A equal to true I am given. You can ask your type of a. If I am asking a equal to double quotes 10, yes, type of a string. Sir, complex means 10 plus 3j format like this. I will tell this story later and don't bother about this. Next class I will explain clear explanation about this. So these are all the 5 fundamental data types: integer, float, string, boolean, and complex. These are all the basic data types, but for this full explanation is required. There are so many examples I will tell. So just a basic idea: integer, float, complex, boolean. These are all the fundamental data types. Collection data types. These are all the collection data types are there. So that is the basic introduction, sir. And in this there are so much stories there. I will tell this complete story. What is the data types? Fundamental in the integer also again multiple categories are there.